Anna Griffin is always the queen.
The item I use every time I craft is my Empress machines.
I especially love Anna Griffin products because of the tutorials that come with a lot of her sets, because they give me a start to finish ideas, and I can oftentimes add my own creative bits to those idea videos.
She's the queen. There is no denying it. Anna Griffin celebrating 15 years here at HSN. And what a treat for me to start the new year off with her, celebrating that. We're celebrating love. We're celebrating all kinds of brand new, exciting things to help you create the things that you want. And I love that love is in the air, especially when Anna's around. I wanted to share, coming up at the end of the hour, we have this launched to the world here at HSN back at the end of October. And to my knowledge, it's the only one of its kind. Is it a die cutting machine? Absolutely. But an embossing machine, yes. But check this out. It's got the 360-degree rotational swivel turntable. And this is the only one that really has 2 plate systems. We'll tell you more about that. You're going to be seeing Anna using this throughout the show with every single other item that we're offering. So whether it's your rub-ons or dies or, I mean, everything, you want to use this machine. And look at that price, $299 down from $360 on regular price. Retails way over 400 bucks. We've got this for you on 5 Flex or 6 with an HSN card. So if you'd like to get that early, if you waited, maybe you thought about it back in October and decided to see how things go, well, grab it now while it's on sale. It's all yours for the asking. The item is 880-662. So that's just one little thing I wanted to share with you as we get this hour started, the one and only hour of the day. So, I mean, celebrating a lot of things today. The beginning of a new year, certainly Valentine's Day is coming up and around the corner. And hey, it's always a good time to celebrate love. So we're gonna start right here with an absolutely adorable system. This is the entire 128 sticker set. They're all about Smittens and love language, my favorite language of all. So we're gonna talk about this. It's 128 embellishments that give you the 16 rub-on sheets, 2 sheets of 8 designs, and you're getting the storage folio as well. But without further ado, I'd love to introduce you to the lady of the hour, our favorite, the icon, the legend herself, Miss Anna Griffin. Hi, hi, hi. It's about time I get to work with you.
I know, it's been way too long. Happy New Year, Callie. I am so excited to be here with you. And my goodness, I have all the love to spread, meaning that every single thing in this, the first craft hour of 2025, it's all about sharing your love with others through being creative. And this first item, my goodness, okay, this is the easiest way to tell somebody what you're thinking, right? Lots of love, sending something that's just perfectly done in typography, right? So you are so loved. These are rub-on sentiment transfers, and they are so perfectly done. Each one is an individual rub-on, so you apply them to the surface of your choice, and they're for Valentine's Day, they're for anniversary, they're about telling someone how much you think of them, right? My heart belongs to you, sending hugs and kisses and loving thoughts, love you bunches, thinking of you, there's friendship, there's everything that you can imagine in these 8 different sheets, and they work on the outside or the inside of the card, and they come in this adorable little folio, because once you start working with them, you're going to need a place to keep them. I was just reminded that we had done this fantastic little project for HSN of a Valentine's Day tag, a gift tag, and that was done with the rub-on transfer. Now, I'm going to show you quickly how this works, all right? So most of us have a blank card, and we are a little concerned, right, about our handwriting or saying the right thing. A rub-on transfer allows us to say exactly what we want, exactly in the place that we want on the surface of our choice. So this is going down over ivory cardstock, and the fun thing about rub-ons is that you can transfer this to colored cardstock, you can transfer it to ribbon, you can transfer it to glass, and you see how it's going to look look like it's printed. Now, the neatest thing, Callie, I love that you were showing our Empress Elite, and this is really a great way to use your rub-on transfers and your dies. So I've taken the sheet, I've taken the Love and Hugs off my favorite sheet. I'm putting one of the concentric dies around it. I've also done a colored piece of cardstock, and I'm using the Empress to actually rub on the sentiment. Now, what that means is you don't have to use a bone folder or a butter knife. You can use your die cutting machine to get that beautiful presentation. Okay, so for my sweetheart, that it works so easily. Now they look like they've really been custom printed completely, and this one is going to finish that card that I just started with the inside. So it's up to you, right? So you could actually rub onto this gold cardstock if you wanted to. You can take that beautiful die cut layer and let's add that little sticker. We've got some amazing Love Ephemera stickers coming up in the show today. I'm gonna put a little heart there, and that's all there is to it. We have inside and outside all taken from one sheet. You take the outside and the inside, you pair them up, and there you go.
I mean,
Isn't this fun?
128, and you're right, what you said is so true. As I've gotten older, Anna, my handwriting is just awful. It used to be okay, but I don't know, it's just my hands are just not the same, and I love the text and the style of the fonts. I love that you're getting 128 sentiments. Sometimes the right words are hard to come by, and I love what you've done with this collection is it's some for friends, some for more than friends, some for, you know, family, but all of this is on its way to you and already very, very popular. We have been putting up the Empress machine up on the side of the screen periodically because that's our recommendation, right, Anna, as to how to make everything easier, and it's kind of a one-of-its-kind machine that's coming up at the end of the hour.
Yes, exactly. The Empress is my, it's my second pair of hands. It really does take all of your crafting to the next level, literally. And if you were using it to apply a rub-on transfer, that's very simple and easy. There's this little guy in the boat. He's my sweetheart here. You can use any of our dies, any of other manufacturers' dies, embossing folders, and all the like with this. But if you want to just use the rub-on transfers, this is one of our essential tools, and it's a bone folder, and you can just rub over the top of it to transfer. Now that's so simple, and it looks difficult, but really the only hard part is taking the one off the sheet that you want to use, removing the backer. Each one of these is printed with an opaque white on the back so that it will actually transfer to something like this that has already been printed with a pattern. So that's also something unique about our rub-ons, is that we've re-engineered them so that there's really nothing to it. It's like it will transfer over top of a color. So that, my friends, is the easiest way to create something very special and unique. We have these cards coming up in the show, and look at that. We're just going to use the Be Mine Valentine with the little ephemera sticker, and oh, of course we need some flowers in the corner.
And that's one of your favorites, I know, the ephemera stickers coming up later. Everything you're seeing Anna use and play with is coming up and in the show. And also, by the way, only show of today, the first show of crafting show of the year. So it's with Anna. Our 15th anniversary celebration is kicked off quite nicely. And I know we've dropped below 1,000 left in this particular rub-on transfer kit. So grab it while you can if you want to get a couple. I mean, Valentine's is such a special time of the year, but it doesn't always have to just be saved for that, for you to say something special to somebody you care about. So this is just the beginning of fun that we're here to have together. The item is 891613. We're going to move on to a really cool coordinating kind of piece. This is the Smitten stamp and die set. So you're getting the 12 clear stamps and the 12 dies. All of this also saved for our show, first time ever being seen. And we only have 1,000 of these to go around, Anna.
Well, you know, I think that, Callie, when you're thinking about crafting, the first thing that comes to mind is rubber stamps or clear stamps or polymer stamps. They allow us to create our own works of art. And what's so nice about having, there's 12 stamps and the dies that will cut out the shape once you've stamped it. We've put this together under the title Smitten because we think, again, it's all about love. So you see these stamps where we've got crocheted and tatted heart artwork. We've had roses and flowers, lovebirds. There's even a Cupid here with his bow and arrow. And then I love the heart with the wings. So those are the stamps. There's 12 of those. And then the shape outline dies for each of the stamps is going to create exactly what you want to create your own embellishments. It's a tool that you'll use over and over and over again. Now, this is the fun way to make this work, right? So you probably have a clear stamp mount in your craft room. These are cling stamps, so they'll cling to the top of your ink pad as well. And you want to add the ink to the stamp. And then I'm using our new Smitten ink set as well. Yeah, this is really, these are really pretty.
891617, they're such pretty colors.
6 colors just for fun. I'm going to stamp this one sideways so that we get it all on that piece of paper. Now, these are hybrid inks that I'm using, and that means it's a cross between a dye ink and a traditional rubber stamping ink. So you can actually, you can still emboss with it. It's still going to dry very quickly. But once these dry, you want to line up those images with the dies. And look at this. We've stamped a whole set with the blue, all right? And that blue color is part of the Smitten hybrid ink pads. Look at that heart. That one's much better than the one I did. And the dies line up to the edge of the design, the stamp design. So all you're having to do with the Empress machine, because there's a magnetic mat, it's going to hold those dies in place, which is nice, so you don't have to tape all that down to get your embellishments to be as perfect as that. All right, so love that. Looks like it's been printed. I think that's what we're doing here with the rub-ons and the stamp images. And this is something that I think you can do no matter what your skill level. Like, you don't have to have been a crafter for many, many years, right, to enjoy working with the clear stamps. These are something that I would say this is a great way to start if you're thinking about doing something creative in the new year. A really great way to start. And I'm going to put this one right up there in the middle. So happy Valentine's Day. Love everything about getting that to happen. So if you're somebody that loves to, paint and color in, you see how the stamps really can become exactly your color palette. Even that, there's those little birds. I love the little lovebirds.
Oh, this is becoming such a masterpiece already.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Isn't that fun? Yes, and I think you could even wear this as a little pin. It's based on a vintage piece of jewelry, and isn't that fun? So
just to give everybody a heads up on the Smitten palette, the hybrid ink pack, 6-pack, there's less than 500 now available. So these are all the colors you're getting. They're all fantastic. All 6 big size pads, and of course its own item number, 891617. Everything is also on FlexPay, ladies and gentlemen. So in this case, you can pay as little as like $12 with an HSN card, less than 10. So this is a great time. Like, start thinking about the creativity that you can unleash this year. Christmas has come and gone. Put all the stuff away for last year and starting anew. And I love starting a new year with love. What better way to go, Anna? So there it is. You're putting one of those plates right through. I can't believe we've got your Empress machine coming up in the show.
It's such an easy way. The Empress is really, like I said, my second pair of hands, but you see how simple it was. Now, I think the hardest part here is actually the die cutting or the stamping, but you get this adorable, like, letterpress look every time you do this. So if you're somebody that's going, okay, I really want to make my own style of embellishments, a stamp and die set is really the way to go. And Smitten, we've called everything for Valentine's Day this year, Smitten, because, you know, it's just another word for adoration and love. And you know, you can see how every one of our designs is interpreted with that same care, right, and that same love.
And I love what you said earlier. This is the best and fastest and easiest way to even get started with becoming a crafter, whether it's for cards or it's for scrapbooking or for home decor. The stamps and the dies, now hundreds only available. Brand new and down to hundreds available. Item is 891616. You're getting it all right here. I do want to give you final opportunity to pick up these beautiful ink pads. I love these colors. You're getting the ballet, the cardinal, the gold, the heather, the primrose, and the sonata. These are brand new colors, aren't they, Anna?
They are, and you know, they look almost the same on the camera there. But what's so neat about cardinal is it's a traditional red. And then we get a little lighter with primrose and ballet. Sonata is that gorgeous blue, and there is a gold in this palette as well as a lavender.
Oh, that is just so pretty. I wish we had thousands of the ink pads because I just love having many to choose from. And this is an example of what each color looks like. You can see there's the cardinal, primrose, ballet, heather, gold, and sonata. I love that sonata color. That is just beautiful. Yeah, I love the ink pads, and I love new, and I love this time of the year to spend with Anna Griffin. For those of you just tuning in, stay with us. We've got some all brand new with the exception of the hottest commodity in the crafting world, and that is the Empress Elite machine that you can't even find anywhere but here at HSN. We'll tell you more about that. We're gonna move into a way for you to store all of your beautiful end result products. This is amazing. First of all, how gorgeous are these flowers? The florals are incredible. You're getting, oh my gosh, so many. This larger storage box, you're getting a storage binder with 5 page protectors. You're getting 2 of the larger die storage boxes with magnets. And you're getting these, wow, there's several different, all these storage boxes. I love this. This is so great to keep everything where you want it to be.
This is designed just for HSN, Callie, and we have patterned craft storage. It's become a collector's item. And this year's pattern is Francesca. And what Francesca, you see her, that beautiful old world floral. It's a reproduction of one of those beautiful antique things from my archive. Now, each thing has been designed in a way it's going to make your crafting and your craft room effortless because of the way in which we put it all together. Now, this is the die storage box. It's going to come with sleeves, all right, and well, if I got the, yes, sleeves and magnets, okay? So it's going to hold not only your dies, it's going to hold your stamps, it's going to hold your idea sheets, and it's coming with a little divider to hold it inside, but you are getting a nice big set to start with. Now, what that looks like, all these boxes have been are double walled, so you see how this is actually something you could actually stand on if you needed to. It's that sturdy. And when you've invested a lot in your crafts, one of the things that I've found is that I want something that's not going to just deteriorate or crumble. We did an embossing folder box, which has a different type of sleeve. This will also fit your dies as well, but it holds that full 5x7 folder, and it also is great for organization. Now, everything that you see in Francesca is coming to you like this. This is our embellishment box, so you're not choosing between the pieces. They're actually coming to you like this. This is so great. This is a double tray. Okay, so inside, it doesn't come filled with these embellishments, but my goodness, here's the stuff from our show. There's the love ephemera in the bottom. So we're able to hold entire sets of embellishments in this box. And then I love taking these trays out because I'm a puzzler. I love working on jigsaw puzzles. And what's neat is that these trays, they work for almost everything that you want to organize. And then we go to our most popular craft storage item, and that's our die binder. Now, inside, it's coming with the sleeves and the magnets, and they are magnetic on one side. They're non-magnetic on the back because these would stick together if they were magnets on both sides. You wouldn't be able to use the notebook. So it's coming with the sleeves. There are 5 of these inside the die binder. Now this is the set of 2 storage boxes. This is the large die storage. It comes with 5 large magnetic plates that you can put your extra large die sets on, a lot like your Empress large plates. So both of these, they come nested, so you're getting 2 of each. The whole set is not available anywhere like this except
right here at HSN.
Welcome to
Honestly,
2025.
This is like, the quality is unreal. They're like heavy duty cardboard. You're getting these 2, you're getting all 3 of these. This one is the incredible, you know, you can see all those little folders. And then of course you're getting that fabulous, this one, which houses all of your, whether it's puzzle pieces or all your little bits and baubles. What a set this is, $20 off. And less than 500 to go around right now. I think Francesca's maybe my all-time favorite floral pattern that you've ever done, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that. We move on. Reminding you of the Empress. This is just such a great machine. We don't have a lot of these at all. We launched this to the world October 30th. It was a huge hit. And I love that we're repeating such an incredible sale price on it today. This is under $360 off. But look at this. I mean, because when you think about how much you can spend, I mean, you can be spending a pretty penny. All of it said and done for over $424. But you're getting it at $299 at HSN. And again, this is the one with the 2-plate system that everybody is talking about. So, and I love that rotating table. All right, next up, we're gonna move from the storage boxes to more love. More love from us to you and from Anna straight into your homes. This is a 36 heart-shaped card and envelope set. How sweet are these? You're getting all the envelopes, you're getting these beautiful heart-shaped cards ready to, personalize and make your own. I think we've got limited numbers here, Anna, so I'll let you take over.
Oh, you know, Callie, when I was growing up, one of the best things about going to school on Valentine's Day was trading Valentines.
Yes.
These are the grown-up versions. Look at this. So we made heart-shaped cards. This is close to a 5x7 card shape as you can get. It's going to come with a vellum envelope, an A7 vellum envelope, so you'll be able to see through it. So there's how you can see how close it is to the same size. Each one of these has been thoughtfully designed. So there are foil stamped hearts. There are beautiful patterns. They look like the top of the candy box. Everything about this, there's 36 cards, 36 vellum envelopes in the box. And you could make something as simple as this with just a few embellishments, or as elaborate as this by adding fringe and a little hanger, so that this becomes a gift and it is not just a card. So I'm thinking that this is exactly what we want to use for creating those expressions of love this year. And so every time I start with one, it's a lovely little shape, and you're getting 36, so you can actually fussy cut one to create a layer if you wanted to. You can add embellishments to the middle, and this does not have to be just about Valentine's Day, because I'm thinking these are going to work for anniversaries. They're going to be, if you wanted to send someone a card that says, I love you, it says, be mine, Valentine, all of the ways that we express those wonderful feelings, right? That lovely love and light. That's all we have to do with these heart-shaped cards.
I love that.
I'll
love
just
and
keep
light.
making these. Yes, love and light. So heart after heart here. We free-handed one in the center, and then again a few embellishments, a little ribbon, and everything you need. 36 of these you can swap easily with friends and family. You can go, you can give this to someone. Maybe your postal carrier needs to feel the love, or you're saying happy anniversary to us on HSN. This is a great way to do that. Each one of these is more beautiful than the next.
And I'm so incredibly impressed that we're giving you 36 of both the cards and 36 of the vellum envelopes. You're right, though, Anna. It's not just about Valentine's Day. it is about birthdays and anniversaries. Maybe there's a new baby in somebody's life or in the family. Maybe there's, I mean, there's all kinds of reasons to say, I love you, I'm proud of you. I mean, happy graduation, all of the things. It doesn't have to be, you know, just the same old, same old. I like how, oh, those envelopes are really pretty, aren't they?
They do. They look like a fresh little pastry, right?
Yeah.
That you can see right through them. And even if you compare these with the Valentine, the sentiment rub-ons, this is the card base that you want to use, a shaped card. It really does take your crafting to a different level, right? People go, oh, wow, I love that. You could even glue these back to back and create, you know, an interactive heart-shaped card. Because you're getting so many of them, it will be up to you. Oh, look, these are coming up, Callie. That's the Smitten cut and emboss folders. Oh, yeah, and yeah. There it is. That's the Love Ephemera, to see all of the things that we have put together in this show, all on one card. How pretty.
Love Ephemera is coming up. They're getting 80 of those stickers, which I'm excited about. We also have the beautiful red and white lace vellum sheets over here that I'll get to you in just a little bit. But all of the things, as you're looking at the screen, we just offered the Smitten cut and emboss folders. We had the die cuts and the stamps. If you are just tuning in, this is a rare moment. I mean, the first show of the year with any crafting, and we wanted to start big and go, you know, go home because Anna Griffin, I have to ask you, Anna, what does it feel like to be so completely adored by your customers? When I saw that live event you were here for, it was just like people were waiting in line to meet you.
that was such a magical day at HSN. It was the first live audience that we had in a long time, and it's, you know, I have such gratitude for a moment like that in time to actually meet people in person. And what does it feel like? Oh, I felt completely adored, just like you said. You know, it fills up the love bucket, that's for sure. So as you're thinking about all the things you want to craft with in the new year, these shaped cards are part of our offering that we design exclusively for HSN, and there are going to be quite a few shapes this year. We're starting off with the most universal shape of that beautiful heart. And so no matter what you put on the top of it or on the front, this is going to work for expressing yourself in the best way possible, right? Let people know how much you care.
Yeah, you know, it's so true. Life is so fleeting. It's been crazy. I mean, we all deal with stress every year, but granted, it's a new year. It's going to be a great year. But yeah, don't ever take or pass up the opportunity to tell somebody how much you care about them or appreciate them. Because you never know when it's going to be your last. And I don't mean to be morbid, but it's a true statement. So ways for you to build upon all of these beautiful hearts, and this is only a couple, just to give you an idea of each pattern, but you're getting 36 of these cards, and you're getting 36 of those fabulous vellum envelopes. So this is how they open up. Again, beautifully done, of course, because they're Anna Griffin style. 891-618, that's 891-618. Final quantities here, folks. If you'd like them, we've gone down to about 200 available. We move on, though, to share, as I mentioned, the beautiful red and white lace vellum sheets. Celebrating with Anna today, the one and only show. We're going to give you 24 of these sheets. This is another brand new offering, brand new prints, just in time for this part of the year when we start looking forward to sharing our love with one another. So this is a quick one, Anna, but I love that we've got brand new vellum.
Oh yeah, so now vellum, my favorite texture. You know, it's a gossamer paper. You can see through it, like those envelopes we just had with the heart-shaped cards. This is printed vellum, so we printed it on one side. You can still see through it, right? And we've got all lace designs. It's red and white, meaning we have red printing, all lace, and you see it gets more dense as we go along. Each one of these is 12 by 12. Now, what's so neat about it, this is all that gorgeous antique artwork that we love to work with. This one's a solid red lace pattern, but when we say white, the rest of them are all white, and it's printed in white. And I'm going to show you, this is probably not going to show up very well to you. There we go. Do you see how all that gorgeous pattern, everything you saw in red is also in white? And so when you put this over a darker sheet of paper. There we go. There we go.
Oh, that's
so pretty. Oh, if you've got a wedding coming up this year, this is exactly the paper you want to use.
So elegant.
It's going to give you some kind of, you know, it's a translucent effect, and it's just I would say that I'm the queen of subtlety when it comes to working with vellum, because it's not something that's just right over the top, but it is something that it's like a detail on a fancy dress, right? When you use it, you go, oh wow, right? You get this whole different thing with vellum where it's softer, it's quieter, and it's really, really elegant. Now, if you are someone that loves to scrapbook, you know, having a full 12 by 12 sheet of vellum, means you can use borders. And look at this. This almost looks like it snowed or dusted with powdered sugar. So this is the way that we're using the red and the white together and fussy cutting. And then even if you're creating something for to decorate your house with the vellum is going to give you a shadow box, you know, a showstopper for a shadow box for the wall. All right, so I'm going to make a card, and we're going to just use we've used our favorite concentric dies with the vellum to give us, you see how we can see through that. We've added a little rub-on transfer for the sentiment, so you can see that, and then that beautiful die cut over top. So that's all we're doing, is adding that extra special texture to our cards. Okay, so we'll just try again. If you've got a pattern on the bottom, now we have a patterned vellum. Watch what happens. It gets darker. So the darker pattern underneath the vellum gives us a little bit more, I hate to even cover this up, but there we go with our lace layers. And then we're going to do it one more time. So you've got now the red over the gold. And it just starts, this kind of detail, it looks like,
it's gorgeous.
It is really, really something else. So as we have hearts, and I'll just finish that off. Be mine, Valentine. So Callie, what are you doing on February 14th? Something special?
Gosh, that's a very good question. I am just coming home from a ski trip for my birthday. But I think you're getting me in the mood to make some special romantic plans for the house.
I think I'll send you some cards to send. What do you think?
I think that's the way to do it. Absolutely. It's the little things. I like that. Thanks for getting me thinking about it, Anna. I'll ask you next. But in the meantime, I can tell everybody's waiting for the new paper, because these are extremely popular and now very limited, down to like around 500 or 600. So get a couple sets. That's my best recommendation. Item is 891619. It's 24 sheets. You can stock up if you would like. You can never have enough paper. You know, I kind of match our little theme today with my Lloyd Boston, our LB70. This is a jacket, a duster, or a dress. I just love wearing them open. So it's got the little sash in the back. Lloyd Boston is one of my favorite designers, just welcoming him back last year in the fall. But if you'd like to pick this up, here's the info. It's 882524. And if you like anything that any of us are wearing or interested in what you want to get, go to hsn.com and type in Host Closet. But don't go anywhere. We've only got 30 more minutes with Anna, the only show of the day. Anna Griffin is here. We're celebrating 15 years.
Say hello to a beautiful year. Join us for 4 days of new to you finds. Discover beauty, Patricia Nash handbags, and kitchen must-haves. Explore style picks from Diane Gilman, the latest in electronics and wellness finds. New to you deals.
DG2 is all about great fashion and incredible design for the stylish modern woman.
Something special for you. Sign up for HSN emails and take 15% off your next single item purchase. You'll get exclusive offers, early access, and the latest updates sent straight to your inbox. Love to save? Visit hsn.com to learn more.
I've spent my life in the kitchen bringing the joys of cooking to people all over the world. For me, it isn't just about food. It's about passion, creativity, and bringing people together. We're keeping cooking fun, easy, and most importantly, delicious. Let's kick it up a notch.
Oh, you guys are going to be so excited. Welcome in the one and only crafting hour on the day, celebrating with Anna Griffin, the queen of crafting, and this is her favorite. We talked before the show, and she's like, I love this particular set. This is the Love Ephemera set of 80. You're getting 80 of these beautiful stickers. You're getting 4 each, 20 different designs, and it's a new for you price. This is Save for You, and our only available quantities are about 650 to go around. So Anna, for all of your followers, for all of those who are like, what would Anna want? This is the one.
Oh, this is definitely the one. This is the part where I get to do what I love, Callie, and that is, you know, I have collected so many beautiful antique archival things, and now what we've done is we've made them into stickers in a way that, like something like this, it's too precious, right? It's a rare, wonderful thing made in the 1800s, right? Now it's reproduced in a way that you can peel off the backing and use this, and it's no longer this museum quality thing, right? It's something that we can craft with. So I'm thinking that I love this because now you get to share in my archive with me, and you know, I marvel at these things every single day, and it's just, you know, people. And there have been a lot of reproductions in the world, right? But this is something where we have we've tried to make it look as authentic as possible. And we've added our own special touch of making sure that you can have this once again. So beautiful antique artwork, flowers, everything that you could ever want to decorate a card of love with. So this is how we would start, right? We might start with our favorite piece of cardstock, and maybe a die cut, and then this little sticker added to a sticker behind, right, becomes exactly what we want to say. You are loved in every way, and that's all there is to it. That gorgeous piece of artwork is there for use once again, right? This same one. This looks like it's old, and it's not. And I think that's what's nice is that, you know, I tend to hoard these things. I tend to keep them away from people. So now I can feel free, right? To use them.
As I'm looking at these up close, it's so hard to see how beautiful they really are through television, I have to say. I'm looking at these vintage doilies. Like, look at this incredible detail. Maybe we can get really tight on just this one. It's crazy how beautiful these are. That's one of the stickers. Multi-levels, multi-layers in some cases. Look at this one. I mean, these are absolutely exquisite. Vintage blossoms, those lace doilies. I love how this brings you back to just, I feel like it was just back in the day when things were just a little bit easier and more kind and delicate. So if you want this, you can see already over 200 spoken for. There's more than that on the phones. And as you heard me say at the beginning, I think we've got about 650. So it looks like these are going to completely sell out, Anna. They're stunningly beautiful.
It's, you know, it actually fooled me when I started to look at these. Like, so this little arrow came from our Smitten cut and emboss folders, but this is a dimensional sticker. So is the pansy and the pretty little rose. So as you're using these, right, you can add them to the center of a card, or maybe, you know, a tag in a flower arrangement, or however you celebrate this. Look at that. You see how uses of the same sticker can be very different. And then that's a lot of dimension underneath. So you're looking at a 2-layer sticker out of the box. There's 20 different designs. You're getting 4 each of each one. And I did love that close-up shot that you had, Callie, because it really did show the incredible detail that has been meticulously remade so that you can feel like you're sending some, you know, an antique through the mail. And it's not, it's our secret, right? It just looks like it came from a long time ago.
It does.
Every single one of these is designed to go with the things that are already in your craft room, whether it's from us or any other craft company, because of the style of the artwork, right? So there are large stickers, there are small stickers, there are florals. These florals are included. It's not just antique lace. So let's make another card, and we'll just show you with the florals. So a little lavender and the pansies. And so this is already a collage sticker. So it's multiple layers, and it has the little heart, crocheted heart, and then that lovely pansy. So for those of you that love purple, we've got something for everyone in this set, and not just those people that love red, right? We have lavender and pink, and look at that. These red flowers are included. Be Mine Valentine, then the little heart from the Smitten. And each one, right? Each one is designed so that you can combine them with all the things in your craft room. Every single piece of this is a work of art.
I tell you what, those cards absolutely look like they should be $50 a piece. They're so elegant, and I love how you teach us. Like, it doesn't have to be the same way every time. It doesn't have to be, there's no right way or there's no wrong way. The way you just kind of layer in all those stickers and all the things that we've already had in the show, if you're just tuning in. This is the one and only show all day, so I'm gonna remind you to look back at the hour, because it's been all new, brand spanking new from Anna Griffin to kick us off into 2024 with all the light and love that we need for our hearts and for those that we're giving these beautiful cards and things to. So we are moving on here. Tons of you taking advantage of the Love Ephemera. So good luck to get yours. 891-620. Amazing, beautiful, incredible kit. By the way, this is the Empress machine. This is still to come, our final item in the show. Anna, I know this was a massive success when we launched it here to the world back in October, and we've got it back in stock at a sale price. So stick around for the Empress. Few moments we want to spend on the Smitten cut and emboss folders, which are right over here next. You're getting 2 of these. Oh, these are cool. 2 of the cut and emboss and folders. And wait, are these the right ones, right, Anna? Yeah, these are.
Yes.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure we got the camera shot so you can see what we're showing everybody. Here we go.
Yes, the dies are embedded into the top of the folder. So it's a tool. So it's an embellishment making tool where you're not buying separate dies and stamps or dies that have to be run a second time with an embossing folder. You're ending up with exactly what's needed in a 5x7 folder. So what happens is that running a plain piece of paper through the folder is going to give you those beautiful dimensional cuts. And so we saw this arrow in our last project, and we've seen this little heart a few times. There's a big heart, and there's a locket, and then there's a key. So you're getting both of these. You're getting a little idea sheet with all of the things that we give you here at HSN. And when I said this is an embellishment maker, this is very much what it is. So you see we've done roses out of 2 different colors of paper, and then the cardstock and even cut and emboss the vellum. You end up with this beautiful look. So here's how it works. We take our favorite matte foil. This is the lovely matte foil. This is a piece of wax paper, and it's just going to allow the die cut to release a little quicker when it goes through the machine. And this is all we have to do is one single pass through the machine. And what happens is we have 4 embellishments out of this folder in that one time. So you see how we have the little key, we have a little heart. This is so satisfying because really there's nothing to this. There's just the running it through the embossing machine, and you have these wonderful things to work with. Now I'm going to put these on the card, and so that we have these to really once again affirm that today is all about love. So we have Well Hello Valentine. We have the tiny little locket and then the key. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to put the key at at the bottom so that it's always with the tines up so it will actually unlock, right?
I love that.
So if you're like me and I like to make things quickly, right? The cut and emboss folders are so easy to do that, right? Where you end up with something in seconds, one single pass through a machine, a die cutting machine. This is going to yield the hearts and the flowers and the different sizes and even the arrow with the heart on the end of it. So each one really beautiful, easy to work with, one right after the other. You can see we've got lots and lots of ways to think about making your embellishments for this wonderful upcoming Valentine's Day.
I really, really love these. They are just as adorable as they could be. The cut and emboss. You can see the hearts, you can see the arrows, you can see the with hearts and things through it, the two little kissing lovebirds, a rose. There's that key you were sharing with us earlier. And then once again, those details. You are just amazing. I mean, you don't do anything just plain old, plain old. You bring us the best ever. I mean, you really do, Anna.
That's true. I aspire to such. That lovely matte foil I cut the first time with that pretty luster. This is a custom cardstock that it works really well with these folders.
Those are so pretty. We only have 200 left. 886-982 to get that matte foil cardstock. 60 sheets in $19.95. Fantastic.
So once you start cutting with it, you'll understand why you want lots of it. I can't quite ever get enough of it. And the wax paper, right, that's available in our store on hsn.com. You don't have to use it. I just like to use it because it's quicker to release from the folder. But we're gonna make this card with this big heart, and having multiples is always a good idea. Look at that. So this is like an anniversary card or a Valentine or really anything that you want to use it for. So there we go. We're going to put the little double heart, and then I'm going to slip this in underneath. Oh, have a happy Valentine's Day. Those little lovebirds are included in that set. So if you're doing a little cut and emboss, those two little birds on top of the heart are my favorite of the set. Aww. So you're able to make more than, I think it's like, let's see, there's 4 in each, right, you're getting both folders and 8 dies.
Oh
my gosh.
Right,
yes, 9 dies.
Yep, 9 dies.
So exciting.
Fantastic. Great choice here. 891-621, you can see over 200 spoken for. You know, whether you're using these on your, whatever cardstock you have and the cards you're ready to make, we have other options and opportunities with this brand new season and brand new items brought to us from Anna Griffin today. So we're going to remind you of those heart-shaped cards as well. They were so pretty, and in case you missed it just a few moments ago, you might want to pick these up now. You're getting 36 heart-shaped cards, and the vellum envelopes are just super high-end as well. Those are all decorated and customized and personalized with a lot of the things you've seen in the show so far. We only have 500 left in the 36 heart-shaped card set. Brand new and only 500 left. Good luck grabbing them. 891-618. But I feel like it's time for a drum roll, Miss Anna, because, well, there were a lot of us that were here for the October 30th World launch, but there were a lot that missed it. It was a busy time of the year. And so we've got it back in stock. Not many, but we do have it, and we've brought it back on sale. First of all, I love this little turntable. It comes with that turntable, so you don't even have to worry about lifting your machine, even though it's not difficult to work with. And this is the only machine, the Empress Elite machine, that comes with 2 sets of plates, 2 plate systems, really, because they're multiple plates. There's nowhere else you can get this. This is only here, thanks to Anna and her passion for giving us, like I said earlier, the best, and taking us to the next level with a machine like this. So, yay, delighted it's here.
Oh, thank you. You know, I think that when we're crafting, like I'm always wanting to do something extra, you know, right? We make all these beautiful kits for HSN that you don't need anything extra, right? And they might look like something like this, where we have vellum layers kits, you piece it together, you add the embellishments, you add the sentiment, right? And we're done. But look at what happens when you add die cutting to the same materials, right? To the same card kit. You see how it takes it up, like even further beyond what is imagined. And this is the same thing, right? Those same elements, but die cutting is added to give it dimension, and it glorifies it. So this is the why we die cut. Now, when we think of our first die cutting machine, our electronic one, it has now been retired, the Empress. But the Empress Elite, she has handles on both sides, and I can do those curls like we were doing with right before the show. There were some exercises going on, and I thought this is a really great way to, you know, for crafters to get in shape is to lift the Empress Elite. Okay, now what's so nice about this is that if we could show that we have this, it comes on a turntable. Now this is a 360-degree turntable, so that if you're working in a smaller craft space, right, you don't have to move the machine, right? It's going to turn and work for you instead of against you. Now here, there's a USB port in the back now that you can charge your tablet if you're watching me on our finishing school videos or anything. You want to charge that, you can turn that on. Now the top of the machine has, it's really simple, it's 3 buttons, okay? So this is our power button and this is our forward motion button, and that's all you need to know. But we do give you a full instruction sheet and a guide to not only the plate systems, which I'm going to show you first, is that you're getting 2 different plate systems with the machine, and these are tips and tricks for getting the most out of your dies and embossing folders. So this comes with the full 2 A plates, the metal shim and the B magnetic mat, which holds the dies in place, and this is a rigid mat, which is really great. And if you have had any other machines, you know that what's superior about this is the fact that it's not floppy. It's going to protect your work. So you're also getting the full 13-inch plate, the 8x13. This is where, gosh, this is the best part. It was like, could we include this for HSN, have both sizes? Because normally it just comes with the regular size plates. And that now the Empress Elite is only in, you know, even on our website, right, is just with the large ones. HSN has both included for that price.
And the kicker here to me, Anna, and thank you for always pushing to give our customers more. The kicker is that this price, the individual purchase price, I mean, we don't even charge you for the plates. That's the whole point. I'm trying to make the machine alone is normally $329.99. So you're getting it for $30 less and not paying for any of the large plates, all of them, all 4 of them, or the small plates, all 4 of them, 4 of them. You would be spending way over $400. So, I mean, this is the only place to get it, in my opinion. And everybody can use it. It's easy. I mean, you don't even have to crank on this one. It's motorized. It's got all the bells and the whistles, and it's in that iconic Anna Griffin gold.
Yes, it's an ivory and gold, and so, you know, it goes with all of our essential tools. So this is a simple stacking process. I'm going to show you from the ground up. So you take your A plate. So that's our first A plate because you have 2 of them, and we always use our metal shim in between the first A plate and the magnetic mat. And so we're going to be cutting into the magnetic mat. And this is normal wear and tear. So what you see is paper and well-loved mat. And we're going to put a piece of cardstock here on it face up. So your pretty part is face up. Your dies, they go face down into that magnetic mat. And then we're going to easily put a nesting die on the inside. And this is to show you how this isn't going to move, all right? Because the magnet's gonna hold that in place. And so this, as our first cut, we just press that forward button. The machine takes the plate system from you, so it's almost hands-free. It comes out on the other side, and you just want to receive it out the end. And so here we want to show you how beautiful that is, and you see the level of detail is beyond anything. This is a 3D die, so it's engraving and embossing. Looks like the beautiful antique that this was inspired by. And let me just show you what happens when we make something like that with this. Okay, so we take a card base, and we take, so we've already die cut the sort of an inside shadow layer. Now that's pretty, right, with the little gold on the inside, but look at a double die cut layered right on top with foam adhesive. It becomes this incredible work of art, so that you know, the die and the machine in concert with one another really elevates your crafting. So I'm thinking that that looks like a good Valentine for you, Callie.
Oh my gosh, these are just incredible. The things you can do and the kinds of paper that you can use in this. I mean, pretty much anything I've ever known to be, anything in the world of crafting can go through this.
Exactly. You just want to, you want to use things that are cardstock, vellum. We have used all kinds of different cardstocks, like flocked cardstock, but then you can start experimenting with watercolor paper. Wouldn't this be beautiful painted? You can cut chipboard. You can cut, craft foam. You can cut faux leather. These are some of our Cricut materials. Nice. You can even cut faux suede. And with with different, like simpler dies, right? This is a 3D die. With simpler dies, you can actually cut even thicker materials, like you can easily cut fabric. So I'm going to take an embossing folder, and I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to put the mouth, the flap of the envelope on the outside of the folder. All right. So then I'm going to slide that in, because I think this is really a fun trick. So really pretty. So 2 A plates and an embossing folder. All right. That's all you've got to do. So we're going to press the run button, and again, the machine's going to take that little stack, and this is hanging out the back because I don't want to emboss the body of the envelope. And so that's a little trick. It's a little embossing trick, but do you see how we now have just the flap, and you see what happens when you have a card that matches and all those details go together. So this is why we want to emboss and why we want to die cut. So beautiful. All right, so I better get busy, because the best part about the Empress Elite is that you can do more in less time, because you've got these big plate systems. So you can make an entire tag and triple bow by cutting 4 different pieces of cardstock at the same time. This is going to go through the long way. It's going to take just a little bit longer of time to go through, but here's what's really fun. Bigger projects, right? Much bigger things are possible with our large plate system. Now, what that means is it's like 12-inch borders and Valentine boxes and strips of paper. You can die cut so much more because of the square footage of each of these plates. So we started with a tag die, and then each one of these is a perfect bow. And what's so neat about that, we've got vellum. We just cut vellum. We cut shimmer cardstock, and we cut pattern cardstock all at the same time. And look at what happens when we fold those into a little bow, and we put that right on this little tag. And then, well, maybe I'm going to say put it here. But look at that. If you are loved in every way, and I just need a real piece of ribbon to tie that onto, the present or the gift. And so this is, all right, one more wonderful thing about the big plate system, and that is you can take those cut and emboss folders, the Smitten ones that we just showed you, and watch this. Between the 2 A plates, we can cut both of them at the same time. So we end up with all 9 embellishments all at once. And so that is also something I think that's really, it's a time saver. It's easier, right? We do a lot of beautiful projects with our Empress machine. I don't know the last time I built something without it, but you see,
Well,
now we
that
have
says it
all
all
9
right
die
there.
cuts. Yeah, so we have every single thing. If you just picked up these wonderful folders, look at that with the white shimmer cardstock. I now have 9 embellishments in the 2 different colors to create this card with, and that is so easy, right? So we can decorate, we can add the vellum, we can add the flowers, we can not cover up the I love you. Okay, then we have our perfect Valentine, and so this is really where we want to elevate this year. And Callie, I love that you're spinning 360 degrees because that's its superpower.
I couldn't agree more. And by the way, I didn't mention, but I do want to make sure you heard, or no, I should say that FlexPay is an option. So you can do this on either 5 Flex, I think it's either $50 on an HSN card, or $60 with any other major credit card. If you don't have the card, we're going to give you $25 today as a welcome to being a VIP card holder. So go ahead and check that out. It's all available on hsn.com to apply for that. But take that $25 if you want to put it towards this already on sale Empress Elite with all the 2-plate system. You could get this for the lowest price you're going to ever find anywhere, guaranteed. I mean, already at $2.99, this is an absolute, I mean, what a machine, Anna. This has got to be the top of the line. Love it.
It is, and it's really going to empower you to make what you always wanted to make, because it's going to happen with ease, and it's going to happen in the most beautiful way. So larger projects are possible, bigger, beautiful things are awaiting you with the Empress Elite and her lovely turntable and 2-plate systems. And I will remind you that we had those amazing heart-shaped cards in the hour. This is 36 cards that are shaped like beautiful hearts with vellum